What's going on, guys? Matt Manduke here, and today I have for you an after unboxing. What am I after unboxing? My Aegis Legend. And I would be using the Falcon that I got shortly after it, but I'll explain that in a minute. Alright, so what you see here is my Aegis Legend, and it has a Smoke Tech Prince Beast on top of it. And I actually I have two Prince Beasts now because they seem to be the most common among smoke shops. So I got the Falcon not long, I might have even got it the same day as I got this, but I was told it was going to be a common tank, and it's not. I can't find coils for it anywhere, so it's kind of pointless to even have it. With that said, on to the actual mod, which is what I'm after unboxing, because I have done the Prince Beast before, because this is actually my second one, because see how it has a bubble glass. Alright, so, can't see that too well because of lighting and camera and, you know, all that kind of stuff, but cut and dry, pretty much all digital mods are going to have the same things. And let me tell you, this thing has been awesome. I've had it for about 3 months now, and it takes dual 18650s, and I have a handful of them now. And, well, you can see it's a little beat. Well, these marks are from where, when I got my electric skateboard, my first day on it, I fell off of it. Not because I really sucked at it, but because I hit a bump and it caused me to hit the brakes and the board stopped, but I didn't. And I went down, this thing was in my pocket, and it tore it up a little bit, but it still works. Another thing that happened was I dropped it out of the truck into a mud puddle that was a little bit deeper than it is, but the tank was sticking up. It wasn't this tank, it was the Falcon. I picked it up almost immediately, and there was water all over it, but the thing still works. And I've dropped it a couple more times out of the truck, which the only damage I can really see is what you can see on the screen, which doesn't really bother me because I don't spend much time looking at the screen anyway, just to edit things. And when I turn the screen on, while you can't see the screen very well, I can, and that's all that really matters. I can actually see the damage that is there, and that's the only problems I've had with it, is the fact that the screen, and there is kind of a issue I get, and I'll probably get it now, but alright, so you get, that's how the batteries go in, and I got to replace them, and a lot of times I got to do it while I'm driving. But the latch, and yeah, it's going to happen, the latch doesn't like to hold, so it's really hard to do with just my left hand, but you think you get it, and then it's actually just caught on the lip, and I might not even be able to do it with my left hand. Oh, I could, but off camera. Alright, so then you think you get it, and it's caught on the lip, and it comes undone, and you just move this thing to open it, and occasionally that'll get moved on accident and the batteries come out. But other than those couple things, it's a very, very dependable and good device. It's comfortable in the hand. Yes, that is leather padding, or fake leather, I'm not sure if it's which one it is. And the button is comfortable to get to, and it's just, you hold it the way I'm holding it now. And let me go ahead and flip it around so you can see what it does. Now, a big thing that I noticed between different mods is the way they ramp up, but I like the way this one ramps up as well. You gotta turn it on after you put batteries in it, which most of them you do. Now, you know what the Prince Beast does, and like I said, I've reviewed that before, and I'm using it because ultimately it's one of the most common tanks that's on the market now. And since I'm not going to the same vape shop at all times, in fact, I've only been to the same vape shop twice, and actually that reminds me, big shout out to Moody's in Phoenix, Arizona. These guys are great. I have gotten probably a dozen of these off of them, not just this brand, but they give them to me for 16 bucks, and 16 bucks for 100 milliliters is the best deal that I have found across the country, which is awesome. And it's all premium juice, which is also awesome. And they have the glass in stock, and they have the drip tips in stock, and they always have coils in stock. So these guys are awesome. If you're ever in Phoenix, Arizona, which a lot of you, if you're, you know, my regulars that I picked up through New Jersey, probably haven't been to Phoenix, Arizona, but if for whatever reason you have, then check out Moody's. They're awesome. And if you're just watching this to get an idea and you're in Phoenix, awesome, go check them out, because they're definitely worth it, and they're worth the money. And they have a huge selection of juices, and well, if you give me a second, all underneath of that's all juices that I got from them. And actually the one I was just holding in my hand, which goes in there somewhere, that goes in there, that's all them. And there's a couple more that I've actually used all of that are no longer there, so that's pretty phenomenal in itself, is it not? But I got the Aegis Legend from a vape shop in Missouri for $80, I think, but you can find it online for about $50, and I highly recommend it. It is one of the best mods I've ever owned, and the only thing that's stopping me from saying it's the best mod I've ever owned is time. So only time will tell, but so far, like I said, 3 months, and that's better than some mods that I've had, like the Rolo 2700, which I am retiring because the mechanism that keeps it closed no longer keeps it closed. So anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this and you want to see my other reviews, you can check out those videos there. Or if you're interested in my travels and trips, you can check out those videos there. As always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. I wouldn't do this without you. I'll see all my friends later.